Hello, my name is Damon Amato, and this is my human-computer interface for digital physical systems. For my final project, I created a wooden DJ controller, but instead of editing live sound, it edits live video. My project is made mostly out of wood that I laser cut in our fabrication lab at ASU. My system consists of 3 buttons and 2 potentiometers that act like CDJs from a DJ controller. In my original design, I was going to use encoders to track acceleration data when the CDJs return to a rest position after human handling. This is why my board sits at such a steep angle, which is also more comfortable for the user instead of the system being flat. As you can see from this angle, the board sits comfortably at an angle that invites the user to use it as he looks at the live stream data on the computer. Recalling back to the face of my controller, there sat 3 buttons. The one in the middle controls turning the system on and off. This creates a cool effect because when the system turns off, it freeze frames the last image and gives the user a cool still that they can edit. The other 2 buttons, when held down, add a smudge and line effect to the video. The 2 CDJs are the most fun thing about this project because depending on the position of them, the effects they control will vary in strength. One causes the stream to slow down and lag, while the other controls gradient layers within the stream. Now let's take a look at how this system works within Max. Within the subpatch Arduino data lies the receiver of the data that is being sent from the controller. I had to use scales on all of my outputs because for some strange reason, when activating some of the buttons, the other sensors would have some spike data entries, which may have to do with the wiring of my circuit. To the right of the screen is the Max console that logs the data as it is received. I believe the use of buttons and potentiometers was best for this project because they all give a simple control that is extremely inviting to novice users. Here's the Arduino code for my controller. My code and circuit contains an LED that is supposed to shine bright as the middle button is turned on to signify that the stream is working. But unfortunately, as I added more sensors to the circuit, it began not to work. I think this is another issue that I had with wiring my circuit. Here's what the inside of my circuit looks like. Here's a more detailed diagram of what my circuit actually looks like. Lastly, I have included some of the Illustrator files that I used in my project when sending information to the laser cutter. I also included a picture of the DJ controller that inspired some of my work.